Hi, Caspar, on the 16th of May 2021. I've got a pretty extraordinary bottle of wine here, and by extraordinary I mean the bottle itself and its contents are both extraordinary. I'll show you what the bottle looks like. A sort of asymmetric weirdness. And the bottle itself must cost you'd think, cost a lot to produce. And interestingly, this producer does magnums in the same shaped bottles, so big, lopsided, old-fashioned bottles with this sort of fake, dusty finish on them. This is a wine we sold to Bose Wine clients quite a long time ago, to the 2006 Gattinara Riserva from the venerable firm of Travaglini. So Gattinara is, another one of those Nebbiolo communes of Piemonte. So, Barolo, Barbaresco, obviously extremely well known. And then there are all these other little communes that I would think most people possibly haven't heard of. And of these ones that people probably haven't heard of, the one they probably have most heard of is Gattinara. So yeah, 2006, getting on. I drank some of this young and it was delicious. This is actually certainly last bottle in the house. I'm not sure if I've got any left in my cellar. And it's, it's got a proper aged look to it. It's really bricking. It's like an old mahogany, fabulous Steinway piano at the rim, almost sort of turning gold right at the very rim. Bricky, yeah, mahogany. Nebbiolo is an extraordinary colour actually when it's mature. I'm swirling this in the glass, and these flashes of sort of yellow gold appearing are quite typical of the variety actually. I think it says 13.5. Yeah, 13.5% alcohol on the back. So let's give it a go. Actually, if you are familiar with Nebbiolo, that could kind of be nothing but. It's got a warmth. It's got a richness of sort of wet pipe tobacco and lots of spice and lovely old sort of tables they might have in Hampton Court Palace maybe. A little bit smoky and black fruit, which is slightly subsumed by the tertiary characteristics actually, all the other things that are going on. Yeah, just got a flash of something. What was that? It smells delicious. It's complex and very slightly inky. Oh, bonfires. Autumn bonfires that have just gone out perhaps. But it's clean. It smells incredibly healthy, and there's a fresh sort of tang that comes through. There's almost a sort of cola-like note to it. It's it smells absolutely lovely. Fully mature. I mean, it smells fully tertiary. There's an old sort of tea leaf note there, and it's a bit of lapsang and a bit of Earl Grey perhaps, and then this swathe of tannin appears. It's quite a hit of tannin. Those Nebbiolo tannins can get pretty out of hand, but here they're kept in check by the wonderful fruit. Yeah, it's gosh, it is fully mature. It's almost got a walnutty hint of sort of old Oloroso sherry, but at the same time that acidity is full of vim and life. got real sustained, big tannic grip to it that just says, give me food. And what are we going to... I've been cooking shoulder of lamb next door for the last 4 hours, and I think it'd be perfect with that. Those tannins would just melt into the lamb. This is fully mature. I think there's absolutely no benefit for keeping it any longer, and I think actually it probably wants drinking within the next 2 years. And as I say, with food, please. But it's a fascination, as good Nebbiolo is. It's an absolute fascination. It wasn't wildly expensive, and actually has gone up a fair bit in price as interest in alternative Nebbiolo communes, wines from Piemonte gather attention to themselves. But it's a wonderful, mellow, old, slightly earthy red wine, fully mature. I think some people might like a wine a bit younger than this. It's just loaded with tertiary. I mean, it is entirely a tertiary thing, but there's still fruit there, and vim and life and freshness and energy. But I certainly wouldn't. I don't think I'd keep it any longer. Okay, that's been 2006 Gattinara Riserva from the firm of Travaglini in Piemonte, in northern Italy. It's absolute fascination. I'm enjoying every mouthful, and with lamb, I'm going to enjoy it even more. It's delicious.